Greetings and welcome everybody. This is Randy with Nerds Templar, and this is the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate AI League. And this is set number 10 of 22. We are speeding through this thing every day but Sunday. It's only going to take a week to get through this entire season, and then I believe we're just going to jump right into Season 1, which is going to work a little differently as we get all the fighters in this. But it'll still be awesome. Let's just jump into the standings where we are so far. Also today we're going to have 4 less matches. We have 8 fighters on buys, so basically half of Team Baddies and half of Team Universe on a buy the next 4 sets, and then they'll get all their buys out of the way. So what we have in the standings right now, we got Mario, Team Mario that is, we got Link and Peach at the top at 6 and 2, facing off against each other today in the last match, of course. Then we've got Mario at 6 and 3, right behind him. Kirby and Yoshi at 5 and 3. Got Zelda and Luigi at 4 and 4. Got DK at 3 and 5. Then Sheik at 3 and 6, and they'll play today as well. We got Diddy at 2 and 6, and Toon Link just beating Toon Link at 1 and 7 at the bottom. And then in Team Nintendo, the other big division, we got Captain Falcon 6 and 2. Got Rob at 6 and 3. Ice Climbers at 5 and 3. Ness is also 5 and 3. Then Lucas and Falco, Lucas at 5 and 4. Falco and Mr. Game & Watch 4 and 4. Samus and Fox are 3 and 5. And Zero Suit Samus and Sonic are 2 and 6. So a lot of matchups there. In fact, a lot of things are going to be decided between the middle of the pack there in the next couple sets, at least as things will stand in the first half. Because of course, after the next set, it will be halfway through. So into Team Baddies, we've got Bowser at 8 and 1. We got Dedede at 6 and 3. Bowser pulling ahead, even though Dedede beat him in the head-to-head. Mewtwo 5 and 4, along with Wario and Wolf. Then we've got Ganondorf at 4 and 5. Got Snake at 2 and 7. And down there at the way bottom, still having yet to win a match, Meta Knight at 0 and 9. Then in Team Universe, the only one having yet to lose a match, Ike 9 and 0. And he's on a bye today. He gets a little break, one of his breaks. Pokemon Trainer 6 and 3, also on a bye. Jigglypuff at 4 and 5. Lucario at 4 and 5 on a bye. Pikachu at 4 and 5. Olimar at 4 and 5, also on a bye. And then Pit at 3 and 6. On a bye, not on a bye, and then Marth 3 and 6. Both of them at the bottom will play today. The buys there were Ike, Pokemon Trainer, Lucario, and Olimar, and then for the baddies it was Wario, Wolf, Ganondorf, and Snake. Here is the basically just the mid and high card, or you could say I guess the low and the high card today for our only 14 matchups. We've got so basically it's the best at the end, the 7 best at the end, and then number 8 is the first matchup we have here, the 8th best match, I would say. Samus versus Ness. Pretty important one for Samus, 3 and 5 versus the 5 and 3 Ness. And then after that we've got interdivisional Mewtwo baddies versus the Team Universe Marth, 5 and 4 versus the 3 and 6. And we've got Sonic versus Captain Falcon. Captain Falcon losing 2 in a row. 2 and 6 Sonic versus 6 and 2 now Captain Falcon. Kirby versus Diddy. 5 and 3 versus the 2 and 6 Diddy. Hopefully Kirby hoping to pick up another easy win there. Diddy, perhaps, if he could somehow get another win here. He's not quite out of it yet. Zero Suit Samus versus Ice Climbers. 2 and 6 versus 5 and 3. And we've got Donkey Kong versus Sheik. 3 and 5 versus 3 and 6. That is a very important one for both of them. And then finally, Meta Knight versus Pit, 0 and 9 versus 3 and 6. Who knows about that? Pit may be able to pick up for himself another easy win. Start maybe climbing up the standings in Team Universe unless they all keep winning. Then we've got in the high card, I suppose you could say, this one's actually another low card, really. If we really, Samus and Ness would be here. We were counting this as the high cards, but it's really another low card, which is Toon Link versus Zelda, 1 and 7 versus a 4 and 4. Hey, that's what it is. Zelda needs the win. Toon Link is almost pretty much out of it. He can crush some dreams, I guess, maybe at this point. That's probably about it. Into the true high card, we've got Rob versus Fox, 6-3 versus 3-5 Fox. Bowser at 8-1 versus Pikachu at 3-6. See if Pikachu can pick up a big upset there. Only reason they're really in the high card is because of all those wins Bowser's got. And we've got Falco and Game & Watch in a huge one at 4-4 each, the middle of Team Nintendo. And then another big one in the top, well, yeah, I guess middle toward top of Team Nintendo, or Team Mario, that is. Luigi versus Yoshi, 4-4 versus 5-3. And then we've got King Dedede, seeing if how he can stack up against another one of these Team Universe fighters versus Jigglypuff here, 63 versus 4-5, and Jigglypuff's on a little streak. And finally, the best of them. We got Peach versus Link, 6-2 versus 6-2, Team Mario, to decide number 1. And then we got Mario on a bye, Lucas is on a bye, Wario, Wolf, Ganondorf, Snake, Ike, Pokemon Trainer, Lucario, Olimar. All right. And that is that. Let us begin with Samus. And again, this actually should have probably been match number 7 because it's so good. But we're going to start with this. Versus Ness. And again, we're just going to do skins for interdivisional play. Probably going to continue doing that throughout the interdivisional play. And maybe during that use some of their extra tertiary skins if we can find some. So again, we got the 3-5 Samus, the 5-3 Ness. Obviously, Samus struggling more. She hasn't won since she was 3-0. That's pretty crazy. Ness is sort of up and down, but obviously more up than down. That time he was up in a bad way. Is Lugia, maybe the Pokeball knocked him out there? Or maybe just Samus herself after getting the Lugia Pokeball, which does about nothing. But she does have a very quick advantage here. 1 life up on the 5-3 Ness, that is. Ness has the scissor. Thought it was also Samus's, but didn't really attack anybody. I think it was attacking her. So that's 75 now. She's got that. Nope. Ness with the Metagross. Still takes the Laser Blast. 87 all. But Ness is down 1 stock. Very strong showing from Samus. As long as nothing crazy happens, she may already have this one in the bag. And again, very important for her moving then if she gets it to 4-5, moving Ness to 5-4. And just 1 game out of that 500 going into the halfway point here. Oh. And Ness able to take that first one with the string of PK Thunders. He's at 145% though, Samus, going for the second knockout. The Falkia Kyurem. Yeah, that is actually Ness's Kyurem. Catches Samus a few times. Fennekin may also be Ness's. 174% on him though. 84 on Samus now though. Pretty much anyone for the next knockout though. So I would say it's tied. Ness giving her a bunch of kicks. Oh, almost another PK thing. That one does connect, just not knocking her upward. Got 139 to 174. Arceus, uh-oh. Arceus may just deal with Samus himself. Oh, nope. Samus safe this time. Play sitting next to the Arceus seems not to do anything. Scissor now for Ness, as Samus is knocked out by him. Ness finally knocked out by her at 189. He does have the slight lead now. Samus had control of the map, didn't get the Pokeball that spawned. Ness gets that one as well as the Togedemaru who just went away. Alolan Vulpix connecting twice in a row. He's got also a Metagross. Usually doesn't seem to do a whole lot. Sometimes can, but probably on the lower than average end of the Pokemon, I'd say. PK Thunder's not quite able to do it just yet for Ness, but nope, still not with that kick. 117 on Samus. Ness has come back pretty easily here. All Samus really needs is some big hits, right? And she can also make a comeback, but the Mimikyu may just seal this. I don't know if we started off last set with a Mimikyu finish or not, but we definitely had one last set, and we have another one this set, and it will begin. Set number 10. Mimikyu gets that knockout. Mimikyu gets a lot of knockouts. That Mimikyu, man. Use him in our Pokemon deck and everything. Alright, Ness also takes that first win. He's now sitting nice at 6-3. The 4 and 5. I'm sorry, the 3 and 6 Samus now cannot reach 500 this first half, but still 3 and 6 is manageable. At 8 to 14 in items, Ness was able to take that advantage. Although it did seem like it was rather close. All right. Ness. And now we've got Mewtwo. The Psy Pokemon. That's not what he's called, is it? Versus Marth. Again, we've got a interdivisional matchup. Let's go with let's just do their tertiary skins this time if they've got them. I think Marth does right here. Cool. We've got the green team baddies and the yellow team universe. And again, as I mentioned, I think in the middle of the last video, the divisions for the season 1 and onward aren't going to be named anymore. They're just going to be the red, green, blue, and yellow division. Maybe we'll give them some fun names at some other point that aren't like so specific. But they are going to be pretty fluid divisions that are going to change every season. The middle of the pack of every division is going to rotate every season. So the top will stay, the bottom will stay. So that's kind of incentive for the top people to stay in the top, to just stay in that division and keep commanding it. It's incentive for the bottom to play better, to get out of that and get a refresher. Of course, they're all AI, so it's just theoretical. Mewtwo loving that side of the map play. Marth has no chance against it, and Mewtwo takes a pretty quick one knockout here, which he needs because he just lost 2 in a row to the team universe right now in his first 2 interdivisional matchups against Jigglypuff and Pikachu. Cannot quite afford another one against Marth. Marth has lost his interdivisional match. So he lost against Bowser. That's understandable. He also lost against Snake, and that's a little less understandable. Ooh, big tail whap. 113 on Marth's second stock already. And Mewtwo still sitting pretty. Marth even has the Ditto that gets the Gardevoir, and Marth with the edge play this time. Knocks Mewtwo out. Mewtwo just finally takes that second stock. Very high percentage, not much chance on that for Marth. He's down 1 stock. He's got an Electrode on the edge of the map, and Mewtwo's like, I don't know what to do here, except jump into it. And I guess that was Mewtwo's, and Marth just stood there because, yeah, that shouldn't have, I don't know what else would have knocked Marth off there. He had like no percent. That was nuts. I don't know why he's fighting there underneath the Electrode. But that's why I guess you're 3 and 7 now, Marth, as Mewtwo moves to 6-0. And a very quick one. That was maybe one of our maybe not our fastest, but very close. 150, and didn't quite get the flawless there. Mewtwo, close again. 6-2 in items. It's really just Marth. Is that the second time Marth stood under an Electrode? Somebody else just did that. Last set, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it was him or not. Sonic just jumped off the map. I remember that happened last set because he was just done. That was like against Lucas or somebody. No, it was Ness. Alright. Well, Mewtwo stays the bleeding. 6-4 now. Maybe staying atop Team Baddies, at least in the top 3 or 4. Now we've got that coward known as Sonic, who just didn't want to play anymore. And versus Captain Falcon, so let's see, it's probably going to be just as bad this time for him. Can't imagine he's gonna fare any better, but you never know. Maybe this is the one. Captain Falcon losing 2 in a row, as mentioned earlier, to go to 6-2. He was undefeated into the last 2 matches. Not sure what happened to him. It's not like he had commanding victories every time. That was more Ike's style. Ike had some close ones, but he's been more like, yeah, just destroying everybody. Captain Falcon, though, very, very quick. 1 knockout on Sonic. He didn't even have 20% left yet on him. Oh, and that is Xerneas for Sonic, though. Might help him come back here if he can actually land hits. He needs to stop fighting on the edge of the map. Probably doesn't help him very much when he's down a stock already, right? It's more something you want to do when you're up a stock. He gets that Executor as Sonic is coming in for an attack, and it blocks the attack. Picks up the Pincurchin. I don't know if he's gonna. Sonic gets the Abomasnow, drops the Pincurchin into the Abomasnow. On top of, be like attached to him. It is a Pincurchin. Anyway, so I feel like that's something that would stick to an Abomasnow if it wanted to, if it so chose. Oh, Sonic with another one, Dedede, and Falcon's just gonna run onto the other side of the map like a smart person. Unlike a Marth. Ooh, he's got that Pokeball. That was a nice snag. Let's see if he can hang on to it. Oh, Sonic finally gets that first stock of his. He's only at 53%. He's kind of done okay here for himself, Sonic. Kept it close, interestingly. Ooh, into the Spupa. I think that's one reason Sonic gave up, is it got way out of hand for him last match, so he just jumped off the side. Ended it. He knew he wasn't going to come back. So, but this one's close. Probably feels he's still got a shot, so he's not going to be self-destructing. But oh no, I say that, and then a Keldeo comes out for Captain Falcon, and immediately I thought he was going to do it again. Oh, that's too funny. But he did try to avoid the Keldeo by jumping clear off the side and almost off the map once more. But this time he doesn't. He does take a few more Keldeo hits, though, and he's in a lot of trouble here. That Scissor is also Captain Falcon. Is it? Yeah. And they're both waiting for Sonic to return to the map. He's at 109%, 46 on Captain Falcon's second. It's pretty much game. Sonic, valiant effort. Lugia on the center left. Captain Falcon just wants to kick him off the stage himself. So there you have it. Captain Falcon also finally getting another win under his belt. It's like Mewtwo. Sort of like Mewtwo. Worse for Captain Falcon, because he was undefeated. 250. About average. That's probably like right at average, I would say. 250. 5 to 10 in items. Yep. It's also pretty average. And now, a pretty average match. But that doesn't mean that there won't perhaps be an upset, because we have Kirby facing off against Diddy Kong Racing. And because of that, yeah, definitely upset potential here, because Kirby is at 5-3. Diddy is at 2-6. He's coming off his second victory over Toon Link for 1-7. That's his new title. Oh, the Kirby slips on the banana. Takes a knuckle pound to the head from Diddy afterward. It did about 10% damage altogether. Kirby just kind of like taking the set off here, sort of. Playing half speed. Got the Togedemaru. 93% on Diddy, 36 on him. Almost Gets him with the hammer there. Now he's become Diddy, and there goes Diddy. Got a Gardevoir just in case Diddy wants to throw bananas or shoot peanuts. Diddy almost... Yeah, that was funny. Goes for the drop kick and Kirby dodges. A Goldeen. Was that Diddy's? I'm pretty sure it was. That's what he gets. Oh, able to grab Kirby. He doesn't grab the Pokeball, though, afterward. That was not smart. A Alolan Vulpix. This is what always happens with Diddy. The one time he won before the last round, he had a bunch of Pokeballs. I think it was against Sheik, maybe. He had so many Pokeballs, and so... No, it wasn't Sheik. It was someone slower than that. I don't know, Peach or Zelda, actually. It was Zelda, yes. It was Zelda. Oh, nope. Diddy still... I mean, he's in this, kind of. Kirby hasn't lost a stock. No, there it is. All right, all right. Diddy is at 113. I'm just going to jump in. Nope, that is his Vulpix. Okay. I figured. And he's now got a Xerneas. Okay. Oh, no. Can he use it, though? Kirby, no, he's still on. He's still on the map. 134% left on him. Kirby's got a Fennekin. A Fennekin Fox. And there is Diddy's face against the camera. He's down to 1. Kirby, 42% on his second stock. Diddy, little chance here, but if he can start laying down some damage, then we'll see. We'll see. Never mind. There you have it. He will fall off the map. And Kirby will win. Go to 6-3. Yes, as Diddy falls to 2-7. Look at that. Oh, I can't go back. That's annoying. You can't go back from that screen. Diddy's clapping. It's hilarious. 2-32 match. A quite quick one. 8-8 in items. Diddy tried to keep it close. Didn't actually seem that close, but you got a few more toward the end of the match, the second half. But wasn't enough, especially because he jumped off. Essentially jumped off the map, right? So Zero Suit Samus, and that was our first Team Mario matchup, actually. Now we got Zero Suit Samus versus the Ice Climbers, which I believe, to the longer, nope, we had Mr. Game & Watch and Zero Suit Samus, probably the two longest names. We just had their matchup yesterday, I think. Zero Suit Samus, Ice Climbers. All right. And that is another Team Nintendo matchup here. Again, there's going to be a lot of Team Nintendo and Team Mario relative to the others because there's only 4 of the others, as so many of them are on a bye. And they will be for the next 3 sets after this. And then we'll be back to normal. So yeah, it will have shorter videos for the next 4 sets. It probably won't work that way at all in Season 1 and onward. Everything will probably be pretty standard. So it's really just to get everyone the same amount of matches here, since we have these 2 short divisions. Needed to find a way to get their buys in here. Zero Suit Samus actually sort of in the lead right now, although I think that's might be Ice Climbers Marshadow. It doesn't matter. Zero Suit Samus doesn't know how to make it back to a map. She falls off. Ice Climbers now have the lead. And a Zoroark. And a Marshadow. I'm really not sure who... I think that was their Marshadow. Oh, there goes the Ice Climbers, though, off the side. So Zero Suit Samus... Ooh, there goes her second stock at 102 easily. Ice Climbers quickly took this. We could have our quickest match here if they can take her out fast. You can go back and see what the quickest match is. I think it was in like a minute 40 something though. Pretty sure. Hence why I say the minute 50 we had earlier on the dot was not the fastest. Had to be something faster than that. Minute 40 is pretty fast though. Minute 40 anything. And there goes Zero Suit Samus with the Full Galio's help. You're gonna get something like that? Sure. Sure. You will get a quick victory. Too bad for Zero Suit, though. That was just rough. 132. I think that may be the quickest. I'm pretty sure we've never had a 130 or sub 130 match. That's crazy. 1 to 6 in items. 1 minute and 32. Don't blink. You might miss that one. That's the 6 and 3 Ice Climbers and 2 and 7 Zero Suit Samus, just like the Kirby Diddy matchup we just had. No upset there. This one, though, Donkey Kong. It's a lower end match, but not that low end. They're actually vying for the bottom playoff spots currently. Donkey Kong versus Sheik. Team Mario. Donkey Kong's at 3 and 5. He's had his bye already. Sheik has the very last one. That's why she's playing in set 10 and has an extra match. And there's only one left. So this basically, yeah, is going to decide where she ends up. And also the next bye, the last bye, if you will, for Team Nintendo, the other big division, is Rob. So he has one more at the beginning-ish of the high card to decide where he'll be. Oh no, Donkey Kong stunned by the Mars Shadow. He doesn't have too much percent on him just yet. Sheik, however, 97. Donkey Kong, you gotta move. So a little building looking thing comes up to stun, I believe, and then Mars Shadow follows with the punch. If you're wondering. I'm pretty sure I didn't know how all of these things worked before, but some of them are pretty straightforward. Some of them become clear as we see more of them come out. Palkia making the noise that Obi-Wan Kenobi's ride in Star Wars Episode 2 makes coming out, and oh, Sheik losing the first stock there. Yeah, because Sheik has left to go on her bye, this is basically a matchup of even, you know, you could basically call them both 3 and 5 if you wanted. Depending on how things go here, call them both 3 and 6 or 4 and I don't even know, 4 and 7, 4 and 6, 3 and 7. Yeah, of course, how Donkey Kong does next match. He has to go up against Zelda last. So Luigi on the left for him, 178 though on his first stock. He's holding steady. He was up there in the ranks a little higher than this before. He's been about 500 the whole time, so got the Mimikyu. Oh man, Mimikyu's got Sheik. Donkey Kong lost his first life, but Sheik, yes, that is enough. Probably just enough to obliterate her inside of the Mimikyu. And it's 2 to 1 in stock, 0% each. Eevee for Donkey Kong at the top of the map. And a Lol and Raichu also for him. Surfing around town. Donkey Kong handling Sheik easily there. 50% gets the last knockout. Donkey Kong wins. Moves to 4 and 5. Sheik now 3 and 7. Tough to come back from that. Has the one that's it, of course, for her. Then 3 and 7 is where she lands. Better than Diddy, better than Toon Link, but still. 248 match. 8 to 6 in items, not too bad in Donkey Kong's favor. One more match here will be the halfway point, basically, match number 7. We'll do one of our worst matches here, and then we'll follow with our other worst match, sort of an elongated break, if you will, almost. We have Meta Knight. Voices Pit right next to him. In fact, 2 characters that I liked playing in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, but are apparently not good anymore. They did also both get reworked. I will mention that. Slightly, at least. And maybe that slightness was just enough. I guess that would have to be his second, or his third. Not including his primary one. Pit would have... Oh, yeah, Pit has this one. All right. Got Battle of the light skins. I guess because everyone has like a light one and a dark one, it seems. You could probably like make one a light one and a dark one. We'll probably try to do that at some point for the main seasons, and do some days where everyone wears their dark skins, do some days where everyone wears their light ones, like on Christmas if we had one on Christmas. Which we wouldn't, because we wouldn't be doing it on Christmas. Maybe like during Lent time or something, Easter time. Could do that. Halloween, of course, for some dark skins. Pretty even. Low. It would be definitely a low card matchup. Bottom of the barrel. Pit at 3 and 6, but Meta Knight at 0 and 9. Oh man, Meta Knight takes the first one though with Lunala's help, I believe. Something's help. It's gotta try to make a comeback. You do not want to lose. Nobody wants to be the one to lose to Meta Knight at this point. I mean, he is 0 and 9. He's almost already lost his first half of the entire first half of his matches. And I feel like it'd just feel really bad if you were the one to lose to him. Pit trying to hang in there. Meta Knight a pretty good advantage right now. 64 on Pit's second. He just got to beware though, and Meta Knight might, if he just, oh wait a second, yeah, that was Meta Knight that just got launched. So yes, 2 stock each. Meta Knight gets hit by Beware again. Luckily, just one more time. That almost ties it up. Pit also has Ditto, and so this is gonna pretty much even it back out. He's got the Go-Goat as well. He's got all kinds of stuff. Meta Knight's avoiding almost all of it, but no, that's just too much. He does get the Snorlax, and the Snorlax coming out does get Pit, I believe, himself. So again, Meta Knight in the lead all of a sudden, until Pit with the big up A sword attack, 0-0, 1 stock each. Let's go. Sudden death-ish. Yes, it's not like they have 300%, but still. Pit runs for the Pokeball, but then doesn't grab it. 2 of them down there now. Meta Knight does grab one. It's a chest pin on the side of the map. And there's 75% on Pit. He gets the Star U2. Meta Knight, that is 85, 92% on Pit. He is in trouble. He needs to start laying down some damage and probably grab that Pokeball while he's at it. Under 4 on him now, and Meta Knight gets it. It's a Zoroark. This is game. Meta Knight just got his first win over Pit. Feels bad, man. For Pit. Feels great for Meta Knight. He's out of it, though. There's no way you come back from 0 and 9 to make the playoffs. But that's it. That's the first time we've seen him there against Pit. Oh, yikes, 257. Again, you don't want to be the one that lets that happen, but now that it's happened, 8 to 6 in items. He is pretty much still the worst. Toon Link also down there, 1 and 7. Meta Knight having yet to have both his buys here. They'll both be coming up soon, since there's only 3 rounds of buys left for them. He didn't get one today. He'll get one within the next 3, two within the next 3 sets, that is. But unbelievable. 1 and 9 now for Meta Knight. 3 and 7 for Pit. A 3 and 7 point, scary. 7 losses is not good. And now we have, we're going to take a quick break, for just the video purposes. I'm going to restart the video, and we'll be back for the second half of our action, the better half, if you will. Stay tuned. Hello, we are back. We've got another sort of low card to get us back into this. We've got a Toon Link matchup here. See if he can actually pick up his second win. If he can, then he won't be tied at the bottom with now Meta Knight with 1 win. Toon Link, the last character on the list. Oh no, Wolf is actually last there, I guess. Versus Zelda. And that's a Team Mario matchup we've got here. So Ness beat Samus earlier on. We had Mewtwo over Marth. We had Captain Falcon beat Sonic. Kirby beat Diddy. Two of them taking out lower ranked folks. Climbers also taking out a lower ranked Zero Suit Samus, and Donkey Kong over Sheik in a big one. Meta Knight then, of course, beating Pit. Those were both big matchups, if you will. I mean, if you think Meta Knight getting his first win is big. Snorlax missing everything there. Pretty slow start here, nothing too crazy. Pretty even. Chespin for Toon Link. Abra. All the Pokeballs falling on his side of the map. They're kind of both posted up, shooting at each other right now. Toon Link with a little lead here. Another Pokeball. I think he opened that and was the Eevee. Twas the Eevee. Bomb bounced off of the shield, then came right back down on Zelda's head. Not good. Pokeball for her, it's a Xerneas. 131 on her, 73 on Link, though. The Xerneas can turn this around. Turnius this around. Oh, and it does. Whew. That'll hurt. Xerneas buff with the up A Zelda attack caught in that whole thing. Yeah. Did like 100% damage. 150 on Zelda's first stock, though, here. Link can easily bring this back to even. He's got to land one hit. Oh, no, the Darkrai, though, catches Toon Link in the gravity thing. I think one of them is gravity and one of them hurts. I don't think they do both. Or maybe there is one that, I mean, it has to pull you in, I guess, if it hurts, right? I think there must be one that hurts and one that doesn't, I suppose. Sort of learning, like I said, some of these Pokeballs do. Still not exactly sure on what the Xerneas gold buff does for you. If it's offensive and defensive or what. Definitely seems offensive. That's a Mimikyu for Toon Link, and it has gotten Zelda. Kind of a waste of a Mimikyu when she's at 180%. It is her first stock as well. She's at 226 by the time she's annihilated in there. Wow. That's a lot. That's Link's Gardevoir, you can tell because he's whipping bombs at her, and they're going into the safeguard. I think one of each of those for the Embers, Fennekin and Vulpix, I think they both got one. Maybe. Or they're both Links and Zelda's in trouble. Link has the lead now, actually, again. But it's super close, doesn't matter. Anyone's knockout here for stock number 2. Both in the orange-red, the red-orange numbers, just about 100% each. Oh man, the Knight coming in for Zelda, not quite getting the knockout. Ditto though. Oh there, alright, Toon Link not able to make it back to the map. Got a double Zelda now. He's coming back to deal with one stock left. He can, again, knock Zelda off. Perhaps quickly here to equalize things. We'll see. 2 Zeldas not fun to deal with, though. There's worse, probably, however. Although if one of them gets back there and starts shooting Din Spires at you freely, then kind of in trouble. Those things can really hurt. Still 122 on her second stock. Remaining on the map, 130. 31 on Link's last one. The Beware or Link. Has to be. Yeah, Zelda dodging the first, but not the second uppercut. Might be on the map long enough to perhaps get a second. Nope. That's all it'll be, and it's basically tied up, though. Now it is exactly tied up. Anyone's game. Oh, my. Zelda with just crushing Toon Link's head with her heel. And Down he goes. She takes it over Toon Link. That was a close one though. Zelda, she was 4-4. She's now 5-4. She was tied with Donkey Kong 2 sets ago. Donkey Kong's lost 2, and well, no, never mind. Donkey Kong lost 1. Zelda's won both of hers. She's taken that little lead over Donkey Kong as I believe they go, yep, they face off next round to finish things off. That's going to be good because they are, again, right in the middle of the pack. Now that Donkey Kong won, it's going to make things even more interesting. They're basically, yeah, vying for that middle spot. Both of them vying for a playoff spot. We have now, again, these last 6 matches are pretty awesome. The 6-3 Rob, who has won perhaps 6 in a row at this point. It is very possible. No, he won 5 in a row, though, maybe. No, he did lose 1 in there. Never mind. Yeah, he lost 1 in there to Falco, in fact. But this time, speaking of Falco, Rob is up against Fox. Will Fox do the same? Fox is 3-5. Not very good. Rob is done after this. He's got a bye on set 11, going into then the second half, set 12 to 22. So we'll see if he ends up 7-3 or 6-4 going into that. And Fox still has a chance to go 500 here. 3-5. Rob is definitely not the kind of opponent you want to have to finish off against. And next he's got Sonic. That's maybe not so bad. Sonic struggling mightily right now. He is actually at the bottom. Zero Suit Samus actually can't seem to get a win for herself either. She's got Ice Climbers. No. She's got Ice Climbers. She had them today, of course. She's got Ness tomorrow. Not easy either. I can't believe it. The end of this week, we're already going to be halfway through, though. 12 in. We'll be done with set 12 on Saturday. Over halfway through. Rob knocked out for that first life. Fox was doing tons of damage, probably with the help of some Pokeballs there. Bomb of Snow going to come out for Rob to try to turn things around for him. Mew doing nothing as usual. Rob needs to get this stock here. He's almost up to 50% now in his second. Whoa, 69 all of a sudden. $106 Fox. Meowth on the top for Rob. Oh, nice. Fox does catch him in the up B. Doesn't do as much as I thought it would. Can't deter him from that Pokeball. Rob gets it. It's Alolan Raichu. Rob barely makes it back. Tries to fire that laser as he's falling off the map. Oh man, chest spin for Fox. Does catch Rob once. He barely stays on the map. He is able to get that robot kick to finish Fox for the first time. He is 149% now, 150. Not much chance to stay on here. Tied at 2 stock, but not really much of a tie. And there he goes, 176. He's out of here. He's got a little work to do. He's got a lot of work to do if he doesn't want to fall to the 3-5 Fox. Just like he lost to Falco. Falco is 4-4. Actually, speaking of, yeah, this is going to put Fox and Falco quite close together. If Fox can win this, whips the Pokeball off the map. I believe head-to-head, Falco may have beat him, though. Yeah, he did. In their first matchup, of course. Everybody soon now going to get to the point where everyone's facing off for the second time. And we will see how they truly stack up. Gives them just a little more opportunity. Whoa, Fox. Whew. Luckily making it back there. Rob caught and took Itamaru. That'll, oh, never mind. Yeah. Is that, yeah, I guess it was Fox. And that is his second stock. Rob at 110 on his last. Got a slight chance here, but it's very slight. He did some work, some of the work. Oh no, that is an insane Staryu right there. If Fox would have just, like, you know, aimed right, he probably could have easily got a knockout there while he was caught in Staryu at the very top of the map. Don't get hit by that laser, Fox. This is, Rob can almost pretty much win this at 50% on Fox. Entei is right there. Oh man, Rob falling straight into Entei. There's no way you survive that. I don't think Fox needed to do anything, but he does add his punch in there to get it for himself. Fox takes the upset over Rob. There you have it. I did it again. That's too bad. But that is a 4-5 Fox to the 6-4 Rob, and he's done, like we said, 6-4. He does make it over 500 going into the second half, but just over. And questionable still. As we go to one of our last, we had 2 of our 4 interdivisional matchups. The other 2 are great ones. Bowser. Great basically because we got some top competitors. Bowser versus Pikachu, who's not quite a top competitor, but who knows? Maybe he'll make his way up there. Bowser's tertiary, and I think for Pikachu we could go with Luchador, I suppose. Don't really have any other option. But all right. Sorry again for missing the stats there. I don't check them for the Shorts League, so yeah, I guess it's a habit sometimes. Now Pikachu is currently 3-6. Not horrible, still needs his 2 buys, of course. Same with Bowser, since they're playing today. 8-1 on him. He is the top other than Ike, I would say. Actually, he definitely, there's no one else with only 1 loss. Link and Peach tied with 2. Captain Falcon dropped to 6-2 now. Whoa! Bowser just ground pounded off of the map there. I think he was hoping to catch Pikachu probably. He's got the Giratina to probably tie this up. Maybe, yeah, Pikachu just upbeat into that second gust, and that is his first stop. Eevee for Bowser. Trying to grab that other Pokeball. Now he gets it. It's a Ditto. Oh boy. He just bounced off his Ditto. And Pikachu's dealing with double Bowser. Not fun. Pikachu also dealing with that Fletchling, maybe? Bowser's just taking it to him. Oh my goodness. Pikachu had no chance there. Oh, Bowser dropped that Pokeball to Go-Go. Pikachu got both that and the Togepi. Togepi just froze everything and Bowser avoided it. Bowser got the Xerneas. Oh no. Pikachu. Yeah, Bowser only lost that life because of that ground pound, I'm pretty sure. But at this point, he would have been at like, 200%. Pikachu's doing the damage, but could he actually get a knockout? That would be the other question. 115 on Bowser now, 44 on Pikachu's last stock. Could Pikachu actually bring this back to an even stock battle? Maybe. I mean, it's certainly possible. He's little. Pikachu is, yeah, Pikachu's little. Bowser's massive, though. But Pikachu is a Pokemon. He is an electric mouse Pokemon. So, he threw a Pokeball right at Bowser's head. It's a Lugia. He's also got the Vulpix at the bottom. Wait a second. Does that trap Bowser in a horrible spot? It does. Lugia just got another knockout. It's kind of tied up. Pikachu, was at 124% and stood on the platform above Bowser. And that ends the match in favor of Bowser. A quick one as well, well, it wasn't that quick actually, 248. Sorry again, missed another stat sheet. At least it's season 0. Items grabbed 9-6, Bowser's favor. Who is now 9-1. Ooh, crazy. 3-7 Pikachu, that's not good for him. Now we've got another awesome one. One of the ones I think is actually probably one of the best. Falco, because it's going to decide a lot here, versus Mr. Game & Watch. Both 4-4 in Team Nintendo. Get the win here, you know you're going in at least 500 into the halfway point. Game & Watch struggled a lot in the very beginning. Been racking up some wins here at the end. In fact, he is on a 4-win streak here, so he lost 4, then won his last 4. Ooh, the hammer! There goes Falco. Can't do anything about that except avoid it. Avoids the Giratina, for what that's worth. Yeah, Game & Watch always puts on a good battle. So his 4-4 record could have been even better than that. Same with Rob. Even though he's again at the top, could be better than 6-4. Could see Game & Watch at 6-4. Either of these could be 6-4 if they win their next 2, including this one. One of them will have a shot. Be sure to, an 8 hammer doesn't quite do it. That was kind of lucky for Falco, I guess. Be sure to make your predictions. We're going to probably do it in such a way that you can choose beforehand for season 1 and onward. Nice Lugia there. I'm sorry, Latias and Latias. Mr. Game & Watch has 3 left. Stock left. Falco's down to his last. And the 9 hammer just came out. Oh man, Game & Watch just took that one flawlessly. I can't believe it. That was insane. The luck was on his side that time. Not at all on Falco's. 137, near our fastest match. 2 of our fastest matches today. Wow. That one was, of course, I don't think the other one was flawless. This one, yes. 2-8 in items for Game & Watch. Wow. So he's going to move 5 matches won in a row, 5-4 now. Now this one, I didn't think, maybe you guys didn't think you'd be seeing this guy at so high up in the high card matches either. But we got a Team Mario matchup, Luigi versus Yoshi. I was going to mention that making your predictions for Season 1 and onward will probably have the ability for you to do that beforehand, probably if you make a comment on the previous video or something like that. It'll be something easy. Just make your predictions for the next week, and that will earn you a certain amount of points for filling out, for doing the predictions. And then if you get whatever amount right, or if you win or whatever, you'll get a certain amount of points for those wins. For whatever you've done there, and then you can also, on top of that, just sort of that accumulation of points here and there. That way, you can also bet them on the matches yourself, however you'd like. And I think I don't know how else we'll do it other than just like double your points, bets that would double your points, unless you, yeah, that's all I can think. So probably what it would be, unless because it's too hard to do odds. Unless we find an easy way to do odds, then do that. But that seems like a whole lot of work. We would need more people behind the scenes helping with this. And right now, probably for the foreseeable future. That is not happening. Although, I say more people, that doesn't mean maybe not like 1 or 2 people won't join me in this soon-ish. But in the meantime, Go-Goats run around. Chespin's just come out for, I believe, Yoshi. Hard to tell, they're both. Nope, it's Luigi. Pretty much tied up. Yoshi has a slight percentage advantage. And Luigi just got that Pokeball Ditto as well. Ditto grabbed that Pokeball, and it's a Keldeo. One easy swipe to take that stock. The second one will be while he's invulnerable. Doesn't matter. He dodges the third. Kind of dodges the fourth. The fifth misses. And I think there's 6, right? Sixth one isn't even close. All in all, not too bad. He was already at a super high percentage when he got knocked off by the first attack. Keldeo. I'm starting to think Keldeo may be the best Pokemon to grab. BYE's maybe 2 or 3. Trying to think if there's maybe somebody that's better. We've seen other really good ones. Zoroark can be extremely good. Mimikyu's extremely good. Some of the it does require them to be higher percentage. Luigi, like Luigi just was when he got uppercut by Yoshi himself. Sort of tied up here. 40% on Yoshi. And again, Yoshi's 5 and 3, Luigi 4 and 4, fighting back into this thing. And Yoshi's kind of struggling. Struggle kicking his way up. And Luigi just fell off the map, so that's too bad for him. It's going to give Yoshi a big advantage now. This was a very close match until that happened. I believe that's Luigi's Electrode down at the bottom. Yoshi's going to maybe avoid that. It's a dud. Hold on a second, Yoshi. Watch it. He's like, I don't want to move from this spot. I don't know when that thing's going off. And he does avoid it, so that's good for him. Luigi, though, stacking up the damage could bring this back to even. Oh, nice. 110 to 0. But, yeah, again, Yoshi has that extra stock. He does have that Pokeball, and it is a bell awesome. Should be avoidable. A drop kick. Does it get him? No. 121 to 6%. Luigi gets that Pokeball. It's a go-go. Slightly on the below average side there. It does get a little bit of a... It does ram Yoshi off the map, though. Are you kidding me? The Togedemaru also for Luigi, as we're basically tied up now. Togedemaru with, what's he do? 2 lightning blasts, I believe? Yeah, just the 2. Luigi caught in the Spupa, though. Up to 72% all of a sudden. Yoshi with a decent lead and an Abra. And Luigi's got the Beware, though. Oh, no. Yoshi gets caught in the first uppercut. And Beware making a beeline toward him. Or would it be called a bear line? It's pretty much tied up. Oh, Luigi just barely stays on. And Yoshi... They're on the edge of the map. The Beware is gone. There's another Pokeball up. 126 on Luigi, 75 on Yoshi. Luigi doesn't grab the Pokeball. Yoshi does. It's a Pincurchin. Luigi dodges the first. Yoshi comes crashing down with a ground pound. It doesn't take him out, but that will Yoshi victory in a very close and very good matchup. Luigi did everything he could. He fought valiantly there. Sorry for the clicking. Wow, pretty long one. Decently long one. 433. Items 12 to 11 for Yoshi. Great match. And we only have 2 left, guys. Short day. 3 more short days to follow. We've got King Dedede. King Triple D versus the Jiggly, who has beaten both of her Team Baddie's opponents so far. No, never mind. Wario beat her in the first round. What am I thinking? So Dedede's only other one is, that's like slight. I think we're just going to have to go with a gray for him too. That's almost like a greenish gray, isn't it? Maybe I'm just crazy. And I think we're going to go with, there's this one that has this little stripe. But you know what? It also is like the most yellow Jigglypuff, I think. So I think we're going to go with that one for her tertiary, third skin. That'll work. In the future, oh, that's a Christmas one, huh? In the future, oh, well, maybe it's just a sleeping hat. Who knows? What's the difference? King Dedede, 6-3, hoping not to lose again, because he has dropped 2 to both of his opponents in the Team Universe division. Fighting first Ike, and then having to fight Pokemon Trainer, too. So the 2 best. Actually fighting the 3rd best, technically, right now, Jigglypuff, although she's 4-5 herself. And could easily, yeah, be knocked out of that position because 4-5 for her, Lucario, Pikachu, and Olimar. 2 of those, Lucario and Olimar, on the bye today. We will probably see them then. Doesn't mean we'll see everyone on a bye that's on a bye today. We may not see all of them tomorrow because some of them might have back-to-back buys. Doesn't really matter. It's just AI, so it's not like the rest of time matters at all. So that might happen just to make the schedule, if that is what I had to do to make it. I didn't like look at it that close. I just looked at close enough to know that everyone has 2 matches and no one plays twice in one time. And no one should be playing because of before that, when I set it up, no one should be playing anybody more than once during that time. So quick-ish knockout there for King Dedede, sort of in the lead now, but he does have 78% on him. Jigglypuff still definitely in this, but she's taken 50% already, 59% on her second. There's a ball down there. Finally grabs it. It's a Ditto. And she's got to beware. Uh-oh. King Dedede. The Ditto Jiggly goes to sleep and takes out Dedede for that first time, so Beware maybe gonna add a little bit of his own damage in here. Nope. Only gets the 1 uppercut. It's almost tied up though. Basically tied up now. Ooh. Yeah. Jiggly misses the sleep and Dedede doesn't take full advantage of it. Only doing a little damage. Jigglypuff knocks that spike ball back at him. That one she does not. Here she comes down again. Always gotta watch. Be careful when Jigglypuff is floating back down at you. Oh, there goes the hammer. King Dedede. Up 1 stock now. 68% left on his second. Oh man, spike ball right immediately into Jigglypuff there. And that is Jiggly's Mimikyu. And that might just, yep, that'll do it. Tying things up, Jiggly is going to grab that Pokeball for a slight advantage here. It barely makes it onto the map, but it is a Giratina. Oh my. And the Moltres, wait a second. Moltres isn't going to do much, but in Giratina somehow, no, almost. Almost, but yeah, that's King Dedede has a lot of range himself. That's why he's so good, and one of the reasons he's so good. Got a Oshawott, wait a second. He's above it. Alright. Jigglypuff has come back in this one. Blocks that attack. Back to pretty much tie. 79 to 69. Jigglypuff's favor. If you want to call that a lead. Oh, now it's all tied up. Jigglypuff with the Vulpix. Throws the other one off the map. And Dedede not enough to get back on that time. King Dedede just lost again. 3 in a row now for him lost to all his interdivisional play. That is crazy. That is crazy. Not what I expected to happen whenever this began. 3 to 14 in items. That will do it. That'll definitely help. So he goes to 6-4. And believe it or not, Jigglypuff is alone at 5-5 now because Pikachu lost. And the other 2 are on a bye and are still 4-5. Wow, Jigglypuff actually, yeah, taking that 3rd place for sure right now. One more matchup, guys. You know who it is. The top 2 in Team Mario division. it's time for Peach versus Link. The 6-2 versus the 6-2. They also happen to be, I guess you could say, tied for third overall, with really just Captain Falcon. He was at 6-2. He won, so he's now the only 7-2, right? Bowser's up. Ike is on a bye. He's 9-0 still. Bowser's 9-1. Yeah. So whoever wins this is tied overall with Captain Falcon at 7-2. For third, that is. And as you can imagine, it is pretty even here. Making it back, dodging the Peach attack. Peach, nope, not quite. Link has the lead, just attacks into the Toad though, which brings it back almost even. Bunch of attacks for Link. Through the Gardevoir must be his. Turnip, nope. Turnip's not connecting. Oh no, the Beware though for Peach. And she takes the lead with that. 142% on her though. She's gonna get any more Beware hits? No, I don't believe so. Pinkerton gets a couple. Oh no, there is one slightly blocked. Link at 24%, 36 now after that hip comes in. And whoop, yep, Peach able to make it back. Whew, tons of damage though, laying tons of damage down on Link. One Pokeball for each of them available. Peach takes hers, it's a Togedemaru. Link as well, Dedede, that's funny. A lot of electricity on the map currently. Dedede 1 larger blast, Togedemaru 2 shorter ones. And Link gets a Lugia on the right side of the map where they are currently fighting, and Peach could get taken out by that if she gets hit. Nope, easily avoids it. And Link, a nice sword combo there. So kind of, again, brings it back to even here in percent, almost. Lunala, though, for Peach. Uh-oh. Link try to avoid that by staying off the map. Uh-oh, but he's on the side, and he does not move. That is 2-1 stock. Peach's advantage. Lunala's gone, but Scissors here now, and Link takes a huge strike to the face and is eliminated. Cannot make it back to the map after that one. That was incredible. A quick match. A crazy combo to finish things off. Unbelievable. Peach reclaims the #1 spot in the Team Mario division, fighting up there with Link basically the entire time. Yoshi and Kirby were up there. They didn't stay up there with them. 10-5 in items. Peach is now 7-2. Link falls to 6-3. That is where Mario is. That is also where now Kirby and Yoshi are as well, back to 6-3. So we have a huge tie. We're going to look at that though right now. Here is the entire setup. Again, we've got some interesting changes here. Let's start, as always, with Team Mario. Peach 7-2 at the top, as we know now. Big old tie, four-way tie at 6-3 still now with Link, Kirby, Yoshi, and Mario. Link taking the most victories, Mario taking the least, and then Kirby and Yoshi pretty much just where they still were. They're all going to play each other one more time, so it's definitely going to decide a lot. And then there's other ways that we can get tiebreakers in there for the true playoff, and where everyone truly will end up. Then at 6th, we have Zelda at 5-4 below all of them. DK at 4-5 with Luigi at 4-5 as well. Sheik 3-7, Diddy 2-7, and then Toon Link at 1-8. Team Baddies, we've got everything the same there actually. Bowser 9-1, Dedede 6-4, dropping the whole way down to 6-4 with Mewtwo at 6-4, but he has the win in the head-to-head there. Wario 5-4, Wolfen 5-4. Both of those had the bye, along with Ganondorf at 4-5 and Snake at 2-7. And then we got Meta Knight still at the bottom, but he is 1-9 now. He's got his first win finally. Maybe he can string a few more together. He's not going to be able to make the playoffs, though. I highly doubt 9 losses will get in at whenever all is said and done. Then we've got Team Nintendo. Something is definitely shaken up here and in Team Universe, but Team Nintendo, Captain Falcon 7-2. Ice Climbers are now second at 6-3 because they beat Ness at 6-3 in the head-to-head. Ness is third at 6-3. Rob is 6-4 and fourth now because of his loss. Lucas is 5-4 with Mr. Game & Watch at 5-4 as well. And we've got Falco and Fox at 4-5. Then we've got Samus at 3-6, Zero Suit Samus at 2-7, and Sonic at 2-7. In fact, I didn't check the bottom. I'm pretty sure Sonic did have that loss because they've both been down there for a while. And Zero Suit Samus has been over top of Sonic this whole time. So, yeah, that was set 3 that she beat him. Finally, Team Universe, Ike 9-0 had a bye. Pokemon Trainer 6-3 had a bye. Lucario also had a bye along with Olimar. They're both 4-5. But because of the Jigglypuff win, that puts her at 5-5 in third place by herself. And the Pikachu loss that puts him in 6th place by himself at 4-6. Olimar in the head-to-head with Lucario won, so now Olimar jumps above Lucario even though they were both on a bye. Olimar is now 4th, Lucario is now 5th, and Pikachu is 6th at 4-6. 7th is Pit at 3-7 with Marth at 3-7 as well, just like it ended last set. That is where things stand. Insane. Crazy how things change in one set. Next set, though, the next ones we got, we're gonna have. Let's start with our 4 interdivisionals. We'll see who we've got this time. We've got Olimar versus Bowser, so he's back. Bowser is on again. Lucario is back against Snake, who's back from his bye. Ike is back from his bye against Meta Knight, who's got another really hard one now. Then we've got Trainer and Ganon both back from theirs, facing off. That'll be a pretty good one, I think. Might be the best of those 4 interdivisional. And then we got for our regular ones the final matchups for our 2 big divisions. Set 11 here, big milestone, halfway point. Zelda versus Donkey Kong. That is a huge match. Link versus Luigi to try to see if he can stay up there. Mario now versus Peach is huge. Peach finishing off her run of extremely hard matchups, which will also end the season for us. Crazy. Maybe. I'm not sure if I did these in the exact order or not. In fact, I think I did, though. So we're going to see them. All the matches happen in the same order they did this time. Not going to happen, though, in the knockout series, short series, though, by the way, if you're wondering. Then we've got Toon Link versus Kirby. Hope maybe an easy win for Kirby there as well. Maybe an easy win for Yoshi against Diddy. Sheik has a bye. And finally, in Team Nintendo, we got Captain Falcon versus Samus. Maybe another win for him there to finish things off. Samus struggling. Maybe still able to make... no, can't make 500, 3-6 now, I believe. Yeah. So, too bad for her. Then we got Climbers versus Falco, which is a big, important one, I would imagine. Game & Watch versus Lucas, even more important. Ness versus Zero Suit Samus. Fox versus Sonic at the bottom. Rob is on his bye. We have several important matchups, I would say, to finish things off here at the halfway point. And then after that, for that set 11, we'll also take a look at where we are in the standings, where everyone falls. We always do that, but then we'll look at where everyone falls in the playoff picture as well. Maybe we'll even look at that after set 13 or something, whenever all the buys are done in the small divisions. Or maybe set 15 once all the interdivisional play for them is done. Either way, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed set 10 now. I will see you in the next one. Set 11 will be super fun. Again, we're getting super close already to the end. Halfway through. It's crazy. Only 2 days of 2 playoff days, really, to get all of them in. So it's not going to take long to get through all that into the finals. So, but until then, I will see you later. Randy, Nerds Templar. Have a good one out there, everybody. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate AI League. We'll see you later. Peace out.